Okay. Hello, Bhutana. Thanks for giving your time. And it's a privilege to have you again. Basically, if you could please explain to us about Abbey DLD and courses you're offering and what are the intakes and all that. If you take us through the journey, please.
Yeah, definitely. So good afternoon, Sayed. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. My name is Bathaina Hamed and I'm representing Abbey DLD Group of Colleges. We are a group of 3 colleges that were established in 1931, so we are a very well-established group of colleges. However, once you have a look at our website and see our facilities, we're actually a very modern group of colleges because we invest heavily in our facilities alongside, obviously, with our students and staff. So that's something that's really, really important for us. We are 3 colleges, one located in London, one in Cambridge, and one in Manchester. As a group of colleges, we offer pre-university courses. So we offer GCSEs for students between the ages of 14 and 16. We offer A-levels for students between the ages of 16 and 18. We offer BTEC programs for students between the ages of 16 and 18. And we offer international foundation programs for students between the ages of 17 and 20. So we do offer a very wide range of courses, and within each of these courses, we offer a very wide range of subjects as well. I think something that's really important to note is that we are a very international group of colleges. So across the colleges, we have 88 different nationalities, and that is something that we are extremely proud of. So those students will have other peers who are of a similar background, who may speak the same language. They will also be able to be in a very international environment, and they will learn to grow from that as well. Obviously, all our students will be speaking English throughout their time in the college, and that is obviously essential for them to grow their language capabilities. I think something that's really important to note as well is that we are very proud of our golden standards of education, and that really comes in our staff, our professionals who are teaching our students. It comes to our students themselves as well, the teaching techniques, and that all showcases in the academic results that we have year on year. So last year, as an example, 71% of our students achieved A star to A in their A levels, something we're extremely proud of.
That's really good, yeah.
Many of our students year on year progress onto top 5 universities, and about 60% of our students progress onto Russell Group universities. We have brilliant connections with top universities in the UK. We do full preparations for students when applying to those universities as well. So we do hands-on, for example, preparation for university applications, and most importantly, university interviews, and challenging universities such as the University of Cambridge and the University of Oxford. Very pleased with our students' successes. So for example, this year we've had 8 students who've received offers from the University of Cambridge and the University of Oxford.
That's great.
So it's fantastic news. We're waiting on the results of our A-level students. I'm really excited to see them thrive, and obviously very proud of them and their achievements. We have had our results for 2020 for the foundation program. So across the foundation program, our average result has been 73%, which is fantastic. The programs that we run across the foundation program range between business, engineering, humanities, creative art, science, pharmacy, medicine, and we've also got things such as fashion management and music. So again, a really wide variety to choose from. And obviously across those different pathways, we've had students who have achieved results in their 80s and their 90s, but very proud of the overall average of a 73% across the full group for the pathway in the foundation. Something that I really want to address is what are we doing for September 2020 start? And that is something that I know many of you out there, regardless of where you're watching, whether you're watching from anywhere around the world, I know that we're all experiencing different things in the pandemic. We are very proud to announce that we are starting face-to-face learning in September 2020 Really excited to be welcoming back our current returning students, and really excited to be welcoming in our new students. As I said, we're a very global international group of colleges. So we have at the moment 88 different nationalities, and hopefully for this intake we'll even have more and more nationalities. So what we have set into place are 3 options for students. So if they are not faced by any travel restrictions, they can join for the start of the intake at the beginning of September. If they face any travel restrictions, they have until the 23rd of October as the latest arrival date to join for face-to-face learning. And the third option we are giving students is blended learning, where they can do term 1, which is September to December online in their own home countries, and then join us in January for term 2 for face-to-face learning. So that's something as well that we are
case by case, basically. It's depend on the country they're coming
from.
from.
So even if the student is in a country whereas you know, things are opening up and they will be allowed to travel, and they could essentially make it for our October start, if them or their families feel better about them starting online and then joining in January, that's something that we are open to. So it is essentially individual choice for students to make. For students who are going to join us in September for face-to-face learning, we will be implementing a 2-week quarantine, but the exciting bit is that we're actually doing it in our own boarding facilities. So the students will not be in self-isolation. You will have a house parent on premises 24/7.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I visited your 2 centers, London and Oxford. Very impressive, very professional, and very safe.
Yes, definitely. So I think if you look at our facilities for London, we're actually the only college in central London that offers student accommodation on campus. We are across the bridge from Big Ben, a 4-minute walk from London Eye. We are basically a couple of minute walks from Westminster Station, Waterloo Station, and many more as well. So a fantastic location to be, definitely, absolutely elite learning experience, I have to say. The other colleges as well, you know, with Cambridge, student accommodation is on premises or within a 1-minute walk from the campus or a 5-minute walk from the campus. In Manchester, our student accommodation is a 15-minute walk from the campus. Again, fantastic facilities in terms of offering, really safe and secure for our students. And I think something that is essential to note, in addition to the quarantine, obviously all measures have put into place to ensure a safe environment for our students and for our teachers as well. So we are actually very individual focused, and we really ensure individual growth, and there is a lot of emphasis per student. So our staff to student ratio is fantastic, and as I was just telling you, in our classrooms on average we have 8 students per class. So for us, social distancing within a classroom is not going to be a problem at all. It's something that we have the privilege to be able to offer our students from the get-go. So I think, you know, this is definitely a reassurance message for students and parents out there. You know, it's safe, it's secure, it's a fantastic learning opportunity for you to come to the college and to actually start your education here in the UK.
Yes,
anything else you'd like us to discuss?
Basically, the common question asked is the scholarship. Is anything, and the intakes?
Yes. So we have 2 major intakes, which are September and January, but we also offer an April intake. And that is due to the fact that obviously in the UK, we run 3 terms, and first term starts in September, second term starts in January, and the third term starts in April. So all 3 intakes are open. In terms of scholarship opportunities, we have scholarship opportunities on tuition fees. So students will sit a scholarship test. They can either sit it at an agent office, such as yourselves, or they can sit it as well through a video call, and they can be invigilated via a video call. And based on their test results, they will be allocated anything between 5 to 30% on tuition fees.
That's great.
And that really falls for all our GCSEs, A-levels and BTEC programs. For our foundation programs, we have Middle East and North Africa regional discount, and we also, the same discount applies to our students in South Asia, whereas they have a discounted fee on the tuition fees for our foundation programs.
Okay, if you quickly can briefly let us know about the students who want to do medicine.
Yes.
So is their pathways different from normal other courses?
Yes, so for medicine, there are really two choices for our students. So if they decide to do the traditional route, that would be for them to join for a 2-year A-level program. During their A-levels, they will take chemistry, biology, and a third science. The third science can either be maths or physics, depending on their strength. Many of the students who are taking the medicine route will take all 4 sciences as an A-level. We do a lot of preparation with our medical students. So we have medical clubs, whereas the students will meet on a weekly basis, and that's really to discuss their progress throughout their medical applications. There'll also be shadowing opportunities for them in local hospitals in the UK, and we also do a lot of medical interview preparations. So there are 2 different types of medical interviews across medical schools in the UK, and we do preparation with our students and do mock medical interviews as well, to ensure that when they are invited to a medical interview, not only do they know what they will be approached with, they also will have practiced and will be very confident, you know, during their interview time. So that's something that's really essential for us. So that is one route that students can take, and if they do take that route, then they can apply to 4 medical schools, as in UK universities for medicine, and 1 UK university they will apply to an alternative path, such as, for example, biomedical sciences, and that will be through UCAS.
How about nursing? Sorry,
they can, anything that is similar enough to medicine, they can choose to do that.
Okay.
And then the other route students can take is that they can join the 1-year medicine foundation program. So the 1-year medicine foundation program is recognized by 2 UK universities, and those are Aston University and the University of Central Lancashire. And students also have a possible progression route onto the University of St. George in Grenada, the Caribbean. So there are 3 possible progression routes for our students. Everyone knows how competitive medicine is, so that is definitely a competitive advantage for them to have those 3 possible progression routes.
Okay.
So I think that's something that's really, really a huge competitive advantage for us.
Okay. Also, if you can briefly mention about Tier 4 Junior, like do they need IELTS or they can do online English test?
Yeah, so for our students, because we cater to further education, our students will join on 2 different types of visas. They will either join on a Tier 4 child, and that is for students joining GCSE, A-level or BTEC, as long as they're under the age of 18. For students who join on a Tier 4 child visa, they don't need to sit an IELTS test or any form of English proficiency test. What they will do instead is they will do an online English test, which is ours, and as long as they meet the English requirements, then they will have basically met the English proficiency requirement to gain admissions onto our colleges. For students who are joining on a Tier 4 general, and those are either students who are over the age of 18 or students applying onto a foundation program even if they are 17, they will always apply for a Tier 4 general. For those students, they will only gain admissions if they sit for an IELTS UK BI test or a Pearson Academic UK BI test.
All right. Thank you very much, Vatana. That was really great and informative. Thanks for your time. And if I have any more questions, then we can do one more session soon.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time
today. Thank you for your time.
I want to say to everyone who's watching, thank you for taking the time to listen to us today. And please contact Sayed for any further information you may need about colleges. Thank you.
Bye-bye.